What is looksmaxing first?
The idea is you are a waste of a human being unless you are living up to your very highest potential of attractiveness to women. But this maxing thing has gone, they've extrapolated it out to all sorts of
Yeah,
things.
I thought it wasn't about women. That's what my son said. He was like, it's not about being attractive to women. It's
Well, then
about
what is it?
optimizing yourself.
Right. For what purpose? If he can keep going, it'll end up with like babes. It's going to come down to babes and boners. Like that's what's happening. We're teenage boys. So, um, even the incels that don't like women that are looks maxing, they're doing it to intimidate other men or to have superiority over other men. And if you dig down into it, it always comes down to mate selection, right? And they always try and put some anthropological spin on it that no anthropologist would ever co-sign. The conversation I would have about maxing is people have always done this. It's not new. I know it feels new, right? But the idea of trying to optimize your life. Okay, hold on. This is the day that
There's a lawnmower. Yeah, I think I can cut it. I think I can use the Riverside to like get rid of that.
It's almost like they see that I have the headphones on the computer. We have 8 square feet of grass, 8 at my townhome. The amount of time this dude's been going wild on it. What's your goal? What is your goal? Okay, sorry. The thing I would say is since the beginning of time, people have wanted to be attractive to other people, whoever they want to date. And that is normal. Men have, since the beginning of time, wanted to be intimidating to other men, right? We want social status. We want other people to approve of us. This is normal, okay? Part of the appeal of things like looksmaxing is that they think that they've stumbled upon something brand new. They haven't. It's the same thing.
Like
it's a
some
new package.
formula that where your eyes listening to this is they're like your eyes when you go like this that you can reduce the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah, and they're like, and they will recommend to these guys to be taking horribly dangerous supplements, things that are totally untested, going to it's like the pro anorexia crowd, right? So
what's the mouth thing?
I don't know.
Sleeping with the thing?
Well, yeah. So some of this is very some of this is super mainstream stuff. Like a lot of it starts with someone has a theory about mouth breathing, and then it starts with a health thing. Like you want to train yourself to nose breathe because that's better for your respiration, your sleep. Yeah. And then the looksmaxing thing, it has to do with like toning your jaw and getting the right jawline. All of these things fit right into this like be a strong man thing though. None of them are about having a tiny waist, right? Or delicate wrists. It's all like strong jaw, caveman face, like masculine. I would say to my kid, who do you think wants to do this? What do you think is motivating them for real? Right? And when we have these conversations, it's so hard to not be like, this is so stupid. Like, who would believe this? They're fucking idiots. Because that's what I want to say, because that's how I feel. But the kids, they need a different conversation, which is always zoom out, look at the big picture. Who's watching this? Okay, so I'm imagining, and you tell me I'm imagining a 16-year-old boy who other boys have gone through puberty. They're much stronger. They are getting beards. They're getting girls. They're popular. Maybe he doesn't have as much testosterone in his system yet. He's feeling weak. He feels scared. He feels like an outsider. This is appealing to him because it gives him a sense of control over things that aren't actually all that controllable, right? You haven't gone through puberty yet. Like tell it to your glands. It's not that you didn't go to the gym enough, right? Getting him to imagine who they're targeting this at is really important so that then you don't have to say to him, why would you find this interesting? What are you lacking? Like that's introspection that they're not going to do that with their mom, at least not when we're cornering them. But it's more like, who's that guy? And then for that guy, would sleeping with mouth tape, where do we think that could reasonably get him? Like, is that going to make a girl who's now dating the football captain like him? Like, just like explore that together. And then my other favorite thing is my little hack is find a thing in it that you like. So it's like, you know what I really like about this is that these guys are basically saying to the world, I didn't feel good about myself. And now I do. So I don't like the way they got to feeling good about themselves, but I'm glad that he's admitting that he felt really bad about himself when he was skinny and had a weak chin or whatever. Like finding that thread, or like, I really like that
Sure.
he's saying you should be getting 8 hours of sleep.